Are you guys confused about what are the best assassins to pick to reach Mythical Glory easily? Don't worry, I have a list of the top 10 best assassins for you guys and how they are good and effective in the meta. I will tell you everything in this video. Hi guys, Kazuki here, and in this video we will talk about the top 10 assassins for this season and how you can use them to climb to Mythical Glory faster before the season ends. As you guys know, this video has redeem codes and I want to congratulate the winners of our previous video. Thank you for participating. And similarly, this video will have hidden codes too. Find it from the video and redeem it at Kazukiofficialstore.com. As usual, the diamonds will be delivered within an hour. Let me start with the newest assassin, that is Joy. She got released recently, but she is getting banned a lot. It's because she has a mobility skill, slow effect, CC, immunity and shields which are needed by every assassin. She can keep on dashing and get immune to stuns and knockbacks, knock up, except suppress and anti-dash skills. If you know the timing of the second skill beats, you can use it without missing much. I would recommend you guys to try her out. Of course, she also has some drawbacks. For her, the drawbacks will be her skills because her ultimate depend on skill 2, which you need to use 5 times to activate ultimate. If you miss or get suppressed, you will have to wait for her second skill cooldown to use ultimate. Talking about dash or immune, I want to add Lancelot too. His effectiveness depend on the player. He won't get banned much. He is good since he has a lot of dash skills and second skill can immune even suppressed skills if used at the right timing. His passive is a good feature if you can use skill 1 fluently since it adds up extra damage every time he uses it. It can increase a lot of damage. I would say he is good from the mid to late game. He is bit weak in the early and late damage and you need a lot of time to master him. He is weak against heroes who have CC effects and can one-shot with it. Play him as a jungler and play safe in the early match, get some kills and you are ready to go after 2 to 3 items build. Next we have everyone's favorite, which is Gusion. He is still getting banned despite the nerf he got in the last update. The good thing about Gusion is that there is no direct counter for him or not many heroes that can counter him. And he can dive in, kill the enemy backlines and leave again. He is good at every part of the match. His effectiveness also depends on the players. For playing him with his full potential, you will need a lot of practice. The bad thing about him is that he can be countered easily by Athena. If you messed up your skills, you are a sitting duck in the middle of a team fight. For playing style, try to kill their backlines in team fights and your job is done. Next I want to mention about Ruby and Angela's new aspirant skin. These skins are going to be here on the 3rd of December on the Aspirants event. I know many of you guys want to get these skins and you will love to hear about the discount offer from Smile.one. There's a mega deal that you can grab right now on Smile.one where you get a 20% discount on packs above 10 PHP. This offer will be valid when you make your first payment with Alipay plus Gcash. And the offer will be available from 1st of December to 31st of December. And an important note, you will be able to get the offer benefit during the Aspirants bonus tokens too, which will be here on the 10th of December. So make sure you don't miss this golden chance and recharge from Smile.one. Next, I want to talk about his big brother, that is Arman. His popularity was very high when he was first released, but he is not getting much pick these days. But I would say he is still good. He has a regen effect, extra movement speed and invisibility whenever he uses any of his skills, which makes him very good as an assassin. And one thing I don't like about him is that his ultimate damage depends on the shards in the ground. the damage will be low if you don't have enough shards. So try to stack it up before using your ultimate. Next, I want to include Saber. He is easy to use and can one-shot squishy heroes, which means he can counter every squishy hero in the Land of Dawn. He is a nightmare hero for all assassins and mages. He can also one-shot fighters and tanks in the early stage of the match. His effectiveness drops in the late game when the enemies have tanky items. So try to kill enemies with your ultimate in every gank in the early game. And try to end before the enemies build up. Next, we have Fanny. She is ranked as the hero with the highest difficulty level, which means it will take a long time to master her. She is the only hero who doesn't have any slows, stuns or knock-up effects. So Moontoon made her mobility very good. She can dive in, kill the backlines and can fly far away from her enemies. She is good in early match, so take advantage of it by invading them and raking them up. CC effects are her worst nightmare, mainly those who can one-shot her. Next, we have the invisibility queen, that is Natalia. She is what every assassin should be. She was very popular in last season as a roamer, but this season after the latest adjustments, she is being played as a jungler. She can kill squishy heroes without letting them see you and run away invisible after getting the kill. And the most annoying thing about her is the silence effect. She also has some drawback. When you get your position revealed in the middle of a team fight, you only have skill 1 to escape. Since the invisibility can be revealed by AoE effects, try to watch out from enemies' tanks and focus on marking their backlines. Don't just rush in. Next, I want to include the Ninja Hayabusa. He is good in 1 vs 1 since his ultimate can deal more damage to one, but it spreads when there are more enemies nearby. His passive is a good feature since it can increase all his skill damage, so make use of it by stacking it up before using ultimate. If you are out of skill in the middle of a team fight, you are helpless. So dive in only if you are sure that you can kill the enemy. Don't pick him when the enemies are all tanky. Next, we have Ling. Most of the assassins have high difficulty level and same goes for Ling, which means he is also hard to master. His effectiveness also depends on the player. His main source of damage is from his skill 2 and you can use it up to 5 times if you collect all of the sword dropped after using his ultimate. So it is necessary to collect all the swords and it needs a lot of practice to collect them perfectly. He can jump around the wall and attack enemies' backline at ease and escape again. At last, we have Selena. She is a hero who depends on how good your prediction is. If you can predict the enemy's movement, that's good to go. I know it's not easy to predict it, but you can still predict some easily. You can play her as a mage or as a roamer and also take advantage of her ultimate since it can reset the cooldown of all of her skills. Keep a trap around the map since it reveals map visions. So that will be all for this video. What do you think about this list? If you want to include another assassins, do comment down below. And good luck on your way to Mythical Glory. Thank you guys for watching. Keep supporting Kazuki Official.